Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marcy. Thank you for clicking on that thumbnail. Always showing up, sharing y'all some love. So y'all, this is Middle Eastern fragrance review number 3, and I'm done, okay? Yes, this is probably the fragrance review. All of these fragrances here, most of them I am keeping in my collection. The last two, aside from Emirates Pride, most of those fragrances are going to be in a declutter. We will be doing my fragrance collection review, and I'm gonna go through and declutter or let you guys know when I'm gonna declutter, you know, just all in one, okay? Because it's a lot to declutter. And most of my Middle Eastern fragrances are going to be decluttered. All the dupes are gonna be gone, you guys. You know, I've used them as references and comparisons just to give you guys cheaper or more affordable fragrances, but unless I can buy samples, then I probably won't be doing that in the future. So please continue to like, comment, subscribe, turn on those notification bells, all that good stuff, y'all. And we're gonna get started with the number 3 and last Middle Eastern fragrance review. I probably got about 100 Middle Eastern fragrances, you all. So, but some of these right here, I love. So I was waiting on this one fragrance, actually waiting on one more to do the review. Attar and Orientica are some of my Attar, Orientica, and Emirates Pride are 3 of my favorite Middle Eastern fragrance houses. Emirates Pride is a newbie, but Attar, I've always loved their collection. Stunning bottles, gorgeous packaging. I've had them for about 3 years. My very first one that I experienced. I do not throw away their boxes, and Orientica, I love them as well. But anyway, let's get into it. So the very first one is Fleur de Santal. Now, Fleur de Santal is a new one, and you can order this if you are in the US on the on the Attar USA site, and I will link it down below. Yes, this is available. This is a new acquisition to their collection, and I'm absolutely loving it. Like, some of the boxes are velvet or felt. This box is actually cardboard or hard. But some of the other boxes that I have the fragrances to, they're like this on the outside, and just beautiful designs. So Fleur de Santal, yeah, I've been looking at this fragrance since last year. I think they stated that it was going to come out last summer. This one and that Oud Santal by Lattafa, you guys, and that Tiffany color blue bottle, that is on the way as well. I wish I would have included that in my last Middle Eastern fragrance review, but I'll just put it in a haul. So Fleur de Santal is a sandalwood fragrance, and I love a good sandalwood fragrance. Now in here you have some pink pepper, there's some mimosa, Ylang Ylang, there's some pear, there's musk, vanilla. This is I'm not gonna say it's absolutely gorgeous. I'm gonna go ahead and smell this again. You know, let's go ahead and spray it. You guys, when I initially smelled this, they sent me over the sample. This was gifted to me by Attar USA. I did meet them, the owner, and then I met a representative for Attar USA over at Scent Explore in New York, and she was like, we noticed you, we watch your reviews, all that good stuff, and we kind of linked up. Amazing people, and she gave me a discovery set that I'll show that you can actually order online as well, which is a great way to explore 3 different scents with a beautiful atomizer, okay? Anyway, they sent me over this fragrance after I tested it, and I had the option to choose which one I wanted. So in this fragrance, it's a beautiful sandalwood. It's creamy, it's lush. There's some argan oil in here. And if you know, I've traveled to Morocco and they have the best argan oil in the nation. This smells of nutty, sandalwoody, silk, luscious argan oil. There's pear in this fragrance, but there's not too much. It's that pear. You get it a little more in the dry down. It's a little more fresh. Just a hint of fruitiness. You get muskiness. You get that argan oil, almondy, nutty smell. You get some a beautiful, lush sandalwood in this fragrance. There's some Ylang Ylang in here, but you literally, if your nose is not very familiar with Ylang Ylang, then you may not pick it up. But you got Ylang Ylang Mimosa. It literally smells like almondy, nutty, creamy sandalwood. A little bit of warm spiciness from that pink pepper. And it's really fresh from the mimosa and the pear in here as well, you guys. It is beautiful. This is now one of my favorite sandalwood fragrances. You can wear this alone. I kept smelling myself last night. I wore this to bed overnight. It's very projecting. It lasts about 8 hours because I still smelled it in moderation on my skin when I woke up in the morning. So, but yeah, it's really creamy and lush and almost like a silkiness about this fragrance that I absolutely love. Fleur de Santal, I will link everything down below. Get your nose on it. But if you think it's a prominent pear in here, it's not. It just makes it very fresh, a hint, small hint of fruitiness in the base of the fragrance as it dries down. But y'all, this is beautiful. I love it. And I'm so glad that I did choose this one. All right, moving right along to the next one. Now, the next one's Hayati. Everybody knows Hayati. Love Hayati. I purchased this fragrance 3 times already. I gave it away and I did not want to be without it. Gave it to my daughter. Then I gave it to somebody at Scentix, at Glamcation. And then I think I gave my sister one. But y'all, this fragrance, there's ice cream in here. There's an ice cream note. There's whipped cream. There's pineapple, raspberry. It's fruity. It's creamy. It's sweet. There's plum in here as well. But it smells like an ambrosia of fruits with whipped cream and ice cream. Slight citrusiness in the opening, but it's beautiful. You can wear this fragrance 365 days a year. Y'all, if you like fragrances like Strychnina by, is it Vicanto? I think it's Vicanto. Tiziana Terenzi's brother. You know, if you like fragrances like that, then just imagine Strychnina because it has a little bit more of that passion fruity note. There's a bunch of fruits in here that kind of gives you that passion fruit nuance. So just imagine Strychnina with an ice cream and a whipped cream note, y'all. So Hayati, get your nose on it. I love this. I first heard about this fragrance from Emmy like 3 years ago, I think it was, and I ran to purchase it, and I've been loving it ever since then. So this fragrance has been in my collection for a long time, y'all. Get your nose on it, and I can't get enough of it. It's a repurchase. All right, so the next one is from the House of Atar as well, and this is Azora. Literally, Azora to me, if you like fragrances like Fleur Narcotique, the original, not the extrait, but a little more powdery, then you're gonna love Azora. To me, Azora is that very affordable version of Fleur Narcotique. You know, powdery, a little more citrusy than Fleur Narcotique, but a creamy citrus, sweetness, airy, fresh. You know, you get those beautiful florals inside, peony, rose, all of that. But just imagine Fleur Narcotique, a little sweeter. This is a beast, okay? All of Attar's fragrances are a beast. But when I tell you this is my daughter's signature scent, she loves wearing this and layering this with Kayali. I love it too as well. She smells absolutely amazing. But literally, this is Fleur Narcotique with a little bit more of a creamy citrusy note on top in the opening, but it dries down to literally exactly the same. So y'all, Azora, get your nose on it. Stunning bottle, beast mode performance. I mean, it's more beast than Fleur Narcotique, and can it get any better than that? Then you have Azora, okay? Get your nose on it by Attar. Last but not least from my Attar collection is Caltat Night. If you like fragrances, like by no means this is not a dupe, okay? Because you have some other fruity notes on top. So if you like fragrances like Caltat Night by Parfums de Marly with Herod, you're gonna love this. But let's just stick with Caltat Night, because Caltat Night, you get those warm ambery cinnamon spices on top of a beautiful red juicy apple note in here and some cherries, y'all. If you don't have Caltat Night, especially for the fall and the winter, maybe even the spring, you need to get your nose on it. But when I tell you this is Ojan's like sexy brother, okay? This has more character than Ojan because of those fruity notes. But you definitely get that beautiful dense dark cherry and that red apple, like a juicy red apple on top of all of the other spices, vanilla, the woodiness. Definitely unisex and a beast, you guys. Get your nose on it by Caltat Night by Azora. All right, the next one we're going to talk about is called, and this is by, or we're going to talk about some Orienticas. All of these fragrances, Attars and Orientica, I am keeping, okay? I think I'm keeping Orientica. Aside from a couple other that I'll tell you about. But these 7 right here I'm keeping. So this is the Art Bellissimo collection. Romantica. Why am I keeping this? Because this is literally given Delina X, Delina and Rose, Initio's Atomic Rose, y'all. Y'all know that Atomic Rose is in my top 3 roses. But this right here gives you all 3 combined with Beast Mode Performance. I love this Art Bellissimo Romantica. Get your nose on it. It's super affordable. I think you can find these on Joma Shop. I rarely see them on Fragrance by Canada. But y'all, jammy rose, slightly green, like it gives you it gives you that Delina plus the warm spiciness of Atomic Rose. Because y'all know Atomic Rose has that Hedione in there, that pink pepper. So if you don't want to spend the coins on that, then you need to get Romantica's, Orientica's Art Bellissimo. But when I tell you this fragrance is everything, you get like that lychee, rosy, juicy, fruity, slight greenness, powderiness, plus the spiciness as well. Stunning, okay? Stunning fragrance, Beast Mode Performance. Get your nose on this. Yeah, sometimes I don't even reach for my Atomic Rose, but Atomic Rose is so compliment getting. This is compliment getting as well because it smells just like it. All 3 fragrances combined together. Art Bellissimo Romantica. Now we have another one. This is one that I absolutely love, but this one smells like nothing in my collection. It is a little similar to something that I've been trying to think of for the past year and I cannot. But y'all, this one out of the 2, I would say get this one because it smells a little more original, especially if you have Atomic Rose or the Delinas, okay? The Delina Trio. So anyway, Art Bellissimo Exotica. Exotica is powdery, it's creamy, it's bergamot, you get that coconut. If you like fragrances like, let's see, House of Sillage, Hufflepuff, minus the pineapple, but like a very creamy coconut, but a little bright, slight citrusy, sweet, powdery, then you're gonna love this fragrance. But you guys, I love Art Bellissimo Exotica. I thought that I would love, it smells, oh, it is so good. It's musky. This was out before Hufflepuff, okay? I like this more than I like Hufflepuff. Hufflepuff has the pineapple note. This almost gives me it almost smells like a wedding cake. A wedding cake with some musk and some vanilla and some coconut. You guys, y'all, if I ran out of this, I'm buying it again. This one is amazing. This is almost backup bottle worthy, which I am not doing. But y'all, compliment getting. I love it. It's fresh, coconutty, creamy, sweet, vanillic, musky, bright, you know. You can wear this 365, but it almost gives me a little bit of an icing smell. But y'all, if you want it, I mean, the 2 are amazing. Get both, but I'm keeping it, okay? And if I ran out of this, I am definitely buying another one. But this one is intoxicating. I love it. It is good, you guys. Art Bellissimo Exotica. Get your nose on this. Gorgeous. But like I said, if you like fragrances like Hufflepuff, and I think that one is only $79 or $69, then you need to get your nose on this one. I'm actually going to buy that one for my daughter because I really think that she would love that one. Anybody would love that fragrance, okay? If you like fragrances, creamy, slight, if you like a vanilla, that is the vanilla for you with a little bit of coconut, creamy coconut. Y'all, it's good, okay? Anyway, enough of that one. So the next Orientica we're gonna talk about is Royal Amber. You guys, Royal Amber. Now, I said I wasn't gonna declutter anything, so maybe the bottles are so gorgeous. I don't want to give these away. I don't want to declutter them. They are artwork. It's an art piece, you know, in my collection, and I just love looking at these things. But literally, this one smells like a fresh, airy, woodier Herba Pura, okay? and this is Royal Amber. So if you don't like the muskiness of Herba Pura, the muskiness, the heavy vanilla, this one to me is more of a unisex scent than actual Herba Pura by Xerjoff. You get a little more woodiness. It's a little more fresh. It's not as musky and it's not as heavy on the vanilla, but there's pineapples in here. There's some citruses. I think there's melon in this fragrance. You do get like that cantaloupe melon vibe a little bit on top of the woodiness of this fragrance as well. Very fresh, amazing for the summer. I probably would only wear this in the summer, but the bottles are absolutely stunning. They're heavy, you guys. Look at that. Like, the brand sent me over, so the brand sent me over all of these Orientica fragrances, okay? FYI, you guys. So all of these Orientica fragrances are PR. The only PR from Attar is the Fleur de Santal. All of the other Attar fragrances I actually purchased myself, but the Art Bellissimo collection that was also sent over to me by Orientica. But y'all, it's amazing. Anyway, Royal Amber is beautiful. It is a more fresh take on a fresh, woodier take on Herba Pura. So y'all get this one. If you, like I said, if you didn't like the muskiness and all of the sweetness of the vanilla in Herba Pura, Xerjoff's Herba Pura. And this is Royal Amber, and it's super affordable. It's a win-win, you guys. The next one that I love better than my own, Mason Francis Mason Francis, when did he become John? Mason Francis Kirkjean. Gentle Fluidity Gold. I have a bottle of Gentle Fluidity Gold. It's halfway done. But when I tell you I love Velvet Gold even more, I did a reel over on Instagram. And wow, you guys, that reel has about almost 300,000 views. It's crazy. And I left that reel in my editing for almost 6 months because I didn't think that it was good enough. It's my most viewed reel. So yeah, if you're on Instagram, share your reels, even if you don't think they will do good. Share them anyway because you never ever know. Anyway, this is a beautiful musky vanilla ambery. It's gorgeous, but literally Gentle Fluidity Gold. It states something about having an animalic note on Fragrantica. I think it's the musk in there. So the musk is slightly animalic in the opening, but dries down to the most beast mode Gentle Fluidity Gold smell. So if you like that vanilla, ambery, warm, juniper, slightly fruity smelling Gentle Fluidity Gold, y'all, you're gonna love this. I actually put a little bit of a dent in this fragrance because I did wear it, and then I gave like a 5 ml sample out. But y'all, this right here, not only is the bottle gorgeous, the juice to me is better than the Gentle Fluidity Gold. So go figure. Yeah, this one's amazing. Love it. I picked this one up before I picked my other one up. Get your nose on it. And this is Velvet Gold. I would repurchase this again with my own coins if I ran out of this fragrance. The next one I would repurchase again with my own coins if I ran out of this fragrance. And I actually love this one more than I love Lancome's Oud Bouquet. I love Oud Bouquet and I wore it this week. Intoxicating, alluring, saffron, praline, rose. It's beautiful. It smells of lush sandalwood. It's creamy as well. But oud saffron, you guys, there is something in this oud saffron that is completely alluring and intoxicating. Compliment getting, beast mode. So literally this smells like Gentle Fluidity Gold and better, okay? I love this. It's not as sweet as Gentle Fluidity Gold, but there's a silkiness to this fragrance that just kind of stands out, you guys. Yeah, it's amazing, you know? You know, you don't get as much vanilla or sweetness. Like Lancome's Oud Bouquet can be a little bit on the sweeter side from the praline and the vanilla. This one is balanced perfectly. Like, I'll never get rid of this. This is amazing. So if you are looking for Oud Bouquet, or if you don't want to spend the coins on Lancome's Oud Bouquet, if you don't want Oud Bouquet and you just want this because it's better to me, even though I do own Oud Bouquet and I love it as well, but I love Oud Saffron so much more, you guys, get your nose on this. Orientica, y'all, Orientica knows how to do some fragrances, okay? That's all I gotta say. period. The next one is Royal Blue. Now, of course, I don't wear this one. It's masculine. It smells like a blue fragrance. I heard that it gives like latent vibes or something, or one of the Chanel vibes, but it's woody, it's blue, slightly fruity, fresh. You know, all of my male friends and coworkers that have come in contact with this fragrance, they love it. I would love smelling this on a man. It's a little musky, you know, musky, woody, sensual blue. It's like that sexy date night blue fragrance for a man. Beast mode. This is Royal Blue. So y'all, if you want a beautiful blue fragrance, sexy, it's gorgeous, and I would love smelling this on a man. But yeah, I'm getting a hint of citruses in the opening. It's blue, it's fresh, you know, woody as well. Get your nose on Royal Blue, you guys. Super affordable, and it smells amazing. And like I said, every man that I have let smell this fragrance, they absolutely love it. The next one that is really good that I do not wear, and I actually purchased this fragrance a couple times as gifts for people, and it's amazing. But I have B540, I have B540 Extrait, and I also have Amber Rouge. This is the one that was hyped about, what, 3 years ago, that everybody loved, 4 years ago, that everybody loved before they came out with the rest of the collection. But yeah, this is supposed to be very similar in inspiration of Mason Francis Kurkdjian, Baccarat Rouge 540. I was about to say B540. Baccarat Rouge 540, the Extrait. Now, I do love my Baccarat Rouge 540 Extrait a little more. This one is a little bit, it smells very similar, but I'm getting a little more saffron in here. It's not so luxurious smelling. It's a little, I don't want to say screechy, but it's a little more ambery. Like B540 Extrait, I feel it's balanced a little better than Amber Rouge. But it is a nice inspirational fragrance, you know? A lot of people swear by this fragrance. It's good. So it's not the original B540. It is the Extrait of B540. Super affordable, $60. I think you can find this. But yeah, definitely worth it. It is so similar. I would say 90%, 95%. But I can tell the difference in the quality, the quality of the saffron that they use in this fragrance. And I get a little more almondiness, and nuttiness from the B540 Extrait than I do in this one, you guys. But it's great. It's gorgeous. Get your nose on it. The next one that I absolutely love, that I actually purchased, I forgot I purchased this one with my own coins, is, and I already smell it, and it's not even open. Yeah, this is, yeah, maybe I smell it from the outside. This is Amber Noir. I wanted to smell this fragrance because they said that there was a fig note in here. Now, a lot of people say this is a dupe of Santal 33, or it's very similar to Santal 33 by Le Labo. I get that, but I also get a fig nuance on top of that. So you get that Santal 33, but this one, to me, I'm getting a little more earthiness. You know, it dries down to a beautiful Santal with a little bit of a figgy green, almost like that. You know, if you've smelled Gris Charnel before, sorry guys, my mouth is just like watering. If you've smelled that fig scent from Gris Charnel mixed with like Le Labo Santal 33, that is what I get from this fragrance. But my girl Spicy Looks, Niche has this fragrance, and she said her husband's signature scent is literally Santal 33 by Le Labo. And this, he said this smells just like it, and she thinks it smells like a inspiration of Santal 33 as well. So to me, I'm getting a little more earthiness and fig in this fragrance, but I absolutely love it. Amber Noir, get your nose on it if you don't want to spend the coins on Santal. Santal 33. This one is staying in my collection. The only one that may be going from my Orientica collection is Amber Rouge, okay, out of these gorgeous bottles, because like I don't need this, okay, unless I like decant it out to people that want to smell it, you guys. So anyway, but all of the other, oh, Amber Rouge, and I'm sorry, I'm not keeping this masculine fragrance either, Royal Blue. So these two most likely will be going. The next one we're going to talk about is Gold Imperial, and I wrote down the notes for this because I smelled this. They sent this to me over the summer, you guys. Gorgeous bottles. Okay, look at these bottles, boxes, sorry, handprints. Absolutely gorgeous, heavy, weighted, all of that. This one is a masculine, slightly masculine leaning fragrance, but literally a little unisex, you know? But yeah, it's citrusy, it's fresh. You know, let me spray this on my finger, because I think when I did spray this one, I was like, and this is by the Orientica Le Motif collection, and this is called Imperial Gold. So yeah, it leans a little unisex masculine. So in Imperial Gold, you have some citrus fruits, you have your jasmine tea. That is what I'm getting. I'm like, something smells a little unisex, you know? Like I could possibly wear this, but I'm getting that woodiness, the freshness, green. So there's bergamot, there's violet, and there's lavender. That's what it is. It's the lavender in here that makes it smell slightly masculine. But this one is a very fresh, masculine leaning fragrance. You know, this, I would say, this almost gives designer lavender, you know, citrusy lavender barbershop smelling, like a fougere. That is what this fragrance is giving, you know. It's a very nice fragrance, but I would not wear this, but this is definitely for a man. Yeah, I would like smelling this on a man in the summertime. So Le Motif, and this is Imperial Gold, fresh, citrusy, woody, lavender, you know. That lavender is not too heavy, musky for sure, you know. Musky lavender citrus with a little bit of woodiness, you guys. But yeah, I would love smelling this on a man. And this is Imperial Gold by the House of Orientica. Another one to me, when I smelled it, I was like, oh, I've smelled this before. Also by the Le Motif collection. And this is Wild Neroli. This, I do have Tom Ford's Neroli Portofino. And that is exactly what this fragrance gives me. So, and I like it. I was like, I would probably kind of wear this, but I already have Neroli Portofino. Yeah, it smells like a creamy neroli portofino. So if you like fragrances and if you just want a neroli scent, a citrusy neroli, a creamy citrusy neroli, but this is a little woody, musky, you know, I would definitely say this is unisex, but literally creamy neroli portofino. If you like fragrances like Sentra, and you didn't want it to be sweet, you didn't want that marshmallow, you just wanted that straight up neroli, then you might want to try this one. But definitely neroli, an inspiration of Tom Ford's Neroli Portofino. Great fragrance, super affordable, and this is Wild Neroli. Gorgeous bottles, heavy, like, yeah, Orientica. Like I said, these Middle Eastern fragrance houses are like doing the most, so we gotta hurry up. Anyway, another one from Orientica that was gifted to me. This one I've had for about a year. This is Melodie de Orientica. This one's literally an inspiration of Mimo Paris Centra. It's a little synthetic smelling to me. You know, it's not synthetic smelling. I love Sentra so much more. I'm not a huge neroli fan if it's not blended well. And I get a lot of neroli in this fragrance. So you get your orange blossom, you get your neroli. There's some marshmallows in here. The neroli in here is making me stutter, okay? Because it's too much. Anyway, this is an inspiration of Sentra, but this one is like Sentra with neroli on top. And it's not as sweet as Sentra. It smells like there's iris too or something in here because it's giving me lipsticky vibes as well. It's a really nice fragrance. If you like the note of neroli and if you love Mimo Paris's Sentra, super affordable. The bottle is gorgeous. Love that. Get your nose on this fragrance. Yeah, I got so many Middle Eastern perfumes. You wouldn't even believe. One more by the House of Orientica is Rose de Orientica. Now, when I smelled this one, I was like, I've smelled this before. Y'all, but it doesn't have that oudie note in here. So for me, gorgeous bottle. Like, I really don't want to give, I may not give this one away, but that neroli one, I'm definitely giving away. This bottle is gorgeous, but I may have to give this one away as well because it smells like a fragrance that I already have. So in here, now I've worn the blue one once, and I've worn this one once as well. And like I said, I got these like a little bit in the spring, I think it was. This one is a beautiful rose, peach blossom, musky, vanillic fragrance. And y'all, to me, when I sprayed this, I was like, I know this scent. So to me, this is beautiful. Now, it's very similar to the scent. It's like 80%. This reminds me of Royal Crown's, why did I just forget it? The Peach Blossom Rose. I'm always wearing it. I wore it a lot this summer. Anyway, it reminds me of a I want to say Almaria. It's not Almaria. Y'all, I'm drawing a blank, okay? I'll remember it by the end. But it reminds me of the Rose Oud Peach Blossom Royal Crown fragrance that starts with an A, okay? Anyway, I'll try to remember it. But y'all, it smells just like that. You get that zesty peach blossom. Leave me down in the comments, y'all, if y'all know which one I'm talking about. The Royal Crown Alchemia, okay? There's an Almaria from another fragrance house. Alchemia. This is giving me so much of Alchemia. I was like, I know this perfume when I initially smelled it. It gives you Alchemia. Now, this has a little slight muskiness that's almost giving that oudie rose peach blossom scent. But Alchemia, it's cleaner. It's a little sweet. That rose is the Typh rose. You can tell that they didn't use like authentic Typh rose in this fragrance. It's just rose, peach blossom, vanilla, musk. That Alchemia is zesty, but y'all, this is a good one, okay? It is beautiful, but definitely reminds me of my, I would say like 90%, you know, aside from the Typh rose. You know, that tart, bitter, pink rose, luscious with that zesty, juicy peach blossom and that musk. But Alchemia has a very fresh, clean oud, y'all. It's amazing. But anyway, that is what this fragrance reminds me of. Alchemia by Royal Crown. And this one is Rose de Orientica. Beautiful fragrance, okay? So Alchemia is a bit expensive. This one is not. So the next one we're going to talk about is one that is on Macari. I just decided to feature this just in case somebody wanted to purchase it. I sprayed this maybe like 3 or 4 times. This is Amra Oud Midnight Rose. This is a oudie, fresh, metallic rose, very powdery, you know. It's a beautiful rose scent, but it's, yeah, I just have too many other rose fragrances and I wasn't reaching for this over the course of 2 years. But if you like that rose scent, almost like a, I would say like this gives me Lancome, slightly oud bouquet, but this has metallic scent to it as well. So if you love this house, this Middle Eastern fragrance house, Amra Oud Midnight Rose, get your nose on this fragrance. Oudie, rosy, metallic, in Midnight Rose. Did I write it down? I don't think I did. Yeah, there's lychee. Actually, there's lychee pomelo. There's iris from the end. I guess that's what gives it its powderiness. There's lily. There's amber and oud in here. But lychee and the grapefruit, the pomelo, like, yeah, I wasn't getting it. It's just like a... It's not a prominent lychee scent. You just get a fresh, juicy rose, slight metallicness, powdery, oudie rose fragrance. But it's good, but I'm not going to wear it. But I definitely recommend it. Also, from Attar, they also gifted me this over at Scent Explorer. This, I think you can purchase on their site for $100. This already came with Azor Hayati. This comes with Queen of Sheba and then Musk Cashmere. I did smell these. I absolutely love them. Am I going to be purchasing full bottles of these? Probably not. I will wear this travel size. And, but yeah, you can... I think you can choose the fragrances that you want in the discovery set over on Atar site if you're in the Middle East or in other countries, or on USA Atar, which is in Sacramento, you guys. So nice discovery kit that they gifted me, and it comes with this really nice atomizer that you slide the perfumes, of course, into the fragrances. Some other ones. I'm not going to talk long about these because this video, we already know this is another dupe that I'll be decluttering. This is a dupe of Creed's Aventus for Her that I bought for reviews. Very affordable, $20, $30, you guys. So if you don't want to spend the coins on this one, it's fresh. Now this one, to me, I don't get as much black currant. It's not as juicy as the Creed Aventus for Her, but y'all, it's a 90%, 95% inspiration, and yeah, I love it enough to purchase it, but I don't wear this, so this one is going out the door, but it is a good one, and it's very affordable. All of these will be going out the door as well. These, apparently this fragrance house was getting, there was a lawsuit or something, so Mason Alhambra, initially when I sprayed Rose Petals, which is Rose Prick, an inspiration of Rose Prick, it wasn't giving me the spiciness, but now it is. I may keep Rose Prick because this smells really good, you guys. So, and I don't have Rose Prick. Ooh, did I just spray that in my face? I did. Anyway, it's a green spicy rose, okay? It's a green, it gave it to me. I don't need to spray it anymore. A green spicy rose. So y'all, this one may be staying, Rose Prick, okay? But this one's called Rose Petals, a very good inspiration of Rose Prick, but it's not as spicy. So if you layered Rose Prick with, you know, like another spicy rose, another oudi spicy rose, I think that would absolutely be amazing. But I love this one. I didn't love it upon first sniff. This one's a bit redundant in my collection. Now, I do not have Tom Ford's Lost Cherry, but that is what this fragrance smells like. Literally the same. And this is Lovely Cherie. This is also giving me an almondy nuance as well. This also gives me my Guerlain's Rose Cherie as well. I was like, oh, this smells like Rose Cherie mixed with a little bit of Tom Ford's Lost Cherry mixed together. So I don't know. I might be keeping this one too. We shall see. You can do a lot of layering with these fragrances, and they're only $25, okay? Another one is Bright Peach. Yes, I do have a travel of Bitter Peach. I have so many inspirations of Bitter Peach. It's ridiculous. Nazar, I have a lot of his Bitter Peach inspirations. He has Bitter Peach, he has Peach for Hours, and he has Sweet Peach Cobbler. They are all amazing. Nazar fragrances, get your nose on that brand. I will try to remember to link it down below, but if not, Nazar, Nazar fragrances, okay? Bright Peach is amazing. It's Bright Peach, it's Bitter Peach, but it doesn't give you that super boozy note that a lot of people don't like, but it still gives you that booziness, but literally a replica. The next one that I like, but it's very spicy, okay? And I do like Tobacco Vanille much better, but if you wanted a little more spiciness, then you might want to try, and you don't want to spend the coins on that, then you might want to try Tobacco Touch. It's like 90% the same, but this one has like cloves, but that vanilla in here, like this is macerated, but you definitely get that vanilla, some cloves, cinnamon, spices. It's woody, it's amazing. For $20-something, you cannot beat Tobacco Touch. Get your nose on it. This is a beast, okay? Beast mode performance. You can do a lot of layering with this. Can you imagine that Zara's fragrance? What is it? The tobacco one layered with this one. This will be amazing. Or if you took like a basic vanilla like Tihota, and then you layered this with a basic vanilla, or what vanilla do I have here? Or if you layered this with Gentle Fluidity Gold, you guys, that'll be amazing. Couple other ones, and then we're done because we're going on 40 minutes. And y'all, I think I'm done. I did like most of them. I think I got like 10 more left, but I may do, because Orientica, they sent me their men's men's oud line of fragrances. So men that are always asking me to do fragrance reviews on men fragrances, maybe I will do that. But the last one that I did, it didn't get a lot of views. So, but you know what? I will still do that for you all men that watch my channel, okay? And we'll do that separately. I'll do a men's fragrance review with the 6 Orientica men's fragrances that I do have. So Miral, and this is by the house of Matine Martin. Originally, I got into this house because I wanted to compare this Delina dupe. Y'all, this is a beautiful Delina, the OG Delina dupe, but this one's a little juicier, a little fruitier. I took this one to work. Everyone loved it, but most people that had more of a niche, exquisite taste love the OG Delina more because they said it's a little softer. This one's a little more green, but I love this as a Delina dupe, and I think this is only $40. Rosa ain't lazy because she is performing, okay? Lady Rosa is amazing. Get your nose on it if you want to try a different take on Delina that doesn't give you that sharp rhubarb. Also, what is it? Another fragrance house that I just reviewed, they have an amazing one as well. This one is called Miral. If you like fragrances like, what is it? Designer fragrances. This is fruity, warm, you know, beautiful, powdery. If you like fragrances like, I just reviewed it, Lentre D, then you're gonna love this. Like the Lentre D Intense minus the sesame note. But this smells like Lentre D, all of the fragrances, but a little more powdery. Beautiful fragrance, very easy wear. This could be a signature scent. Get your nose on it. I purchased one of these for my daughter and my sister, and I think they love them all. Get your nose on this one. And I purchased them a Lady Rosa as well. The next one that I purchased just because of the name, this is my daughter's name, and this is Jamila, okay? You guys, I hope you got your coffee, tea, whatever it is, and you're doing this review in parts or just watch it all the way through. You know, listen to me while you're cleaning up your house, washing your clothes, whatever you're doing, okay? Jamila. So Jamila is very pretty, and my daughter's very gorgeous as well. So Jamila, let me not spray that in my face. You know, like I said, if you like that bubblegummy tuberose, sweet bubblegummy tuberose, fragrances like My Way by Giorgio Armani, then you're gonna like Jamila. But it's literally giving me the EDT or the original EDP of My Way with a little more sweetness, bubblegummy tuberose. But this is very pretty, but y'all, I'm only keeping this because it's my daughter's name. Actually might give this to her sister, but her sister may not like this. But anyway, I love the fact that it's her name. Jamila means a black beauty. She has an Arabic name, and this is a Middle Eastern Arabic fragrance house. And my daughter's skin is like chocolate. It's dark. Who would have known that she would have come out? You know, I didn't expect that. For her to resemble her beautiful name, you know. Anyway, Jamila, get your nose on this. But you can pronounce her name Yamilia or Jamila. The next one that I talked one of my friends or followers into purchasing, or influenced, not talk, is Silky Saffron. Now, she did not like this fragrance when she purchased it. I love it. This is a fruity saffron. It almost gives me, I think it's, no, not Silky Saffron. She purchased Rose Oud. One of the two she purchased and she didn't like it. I really love both of these fragrances. Now, Silky Saffron to me is giving me saffron. This is more of a masculine leaning fragrance. This is fresh saffron, like ambergris, rose, oud, leather, a little bit of rose in here, oudy and leathery and fresh. This is definitely a Middle Eastern fragrance. So in this fragrance, like I said, you know, it's leathery. You get some rose in here. It's a little sharp in the opening. It's fresh, citrusy, but it's leather. And I literally purchased this because I love the bottle, number one, and I wanted to know what this smells like. But do I wear this? Absolutely not. But if you love the note of leather, like fresh, citrusy leather, slightly animalic, then you're gonna love Silky Saffron. It's quite juicy too. I think there may be some, like I said, some bright bergamot or some citruses to the top, plus a floral note. But yeah, definitely masculine leaning, okay? This is the one I think she didn't like, which is the Rose Oud. Gorgeous, stunning bottles. You guys, look at that. So spray that on that little pinky finger because that's all I got left, okay? So to me, animalic, oudy, rose, fresh, juicy, slight citrusy, you know. I love this, you know, but it definitely smells straight up Middle Eastern, you guys. So Matin, you know, it's sandalwood. It's a little woody, lush, creamy, rose oud, slightly sweet. This is not that sweet. And no, this does not smell like Lancome's oud bouquet. This is literally like a leathery saffron rose oudy fragrance, slight sweetness and some citruses. So anyway, y'all, that is it, and that is more than enough, okay? 45 minutes. Go on to the world, spread amazing, sillage, do good, be good, and I really hope that you get to watch this fragrance all the way through. Leave me down in the comments the little Hamza, because I think the Hamza or the protective eye, which I absolutely love. Leave me the Hamza or the protective eye down in the comments if you got all the way to the end, and that does not mean rewind or fast forward, okay? Love you all. Go on to the world, spread amazing, sillage, do good, be good, all of that. And like I said, love you guys. Bye-bye.